Welcome, everybody, back to the podcast. I'm actually surprised I'm here, as usual, because I do like three things on YouTube and then I quit, and I'm not very consistent. But here we are, the third week in a row with the podcast. So, welcome back to episode 5 of the Galaxy podcast. Today, join with us, we got Lego. He's helped me start a couple of my organizations. He's also competed on my teams. I've also helped him with a lot of his projects, too. So, welcome in, Lego.
Yeah, it's fucking sick. Got the podcast, dude.
Yes, sir. How's your day going?
Pretty good, pretty good. Just been doing a bunch of nothing today. It's the weekend.
The
Well,
weekend.
weekend for me.
I was about to say the weekend. It's a Monday,
Not for
bro.
you guys, but it is for me.
Yeah, lucky. So you mostly just work on the weekend?
Yeah, the weekends and like some days throughout the week.
Most of the weekends, though?
Yeah.
I can understand that. But
Doing all that school too.
you're in school?
Yeah, online school.
Oh, shit. I didn't know you were still in school.
Yeah,
Oh, well,
I'm
it's
doing like
it's probably
0
paid
classes.
for, though.
Oh yeah.
It's probably paid for,
Doing,
though,
like,
so.
The amount of schoolwork I'm doing is not really school.
It's probably paid for, so who gives a shit, you know?
That's fair. It's free.
If
It's
it's
free.
if it's free, why not, bro?
It's fair.
So, how's content creation been going?
Good. Your video popped. The video you're in.
Hell yeah, that's
Go watch it.
yeah. Go watch it.
Watch it.
Doors. I almost said Doors too. Just
I haven't played that yet.
I haven't played
watched
Doors
the
2.
video.
When I played Doors 2, it is ass. You watched me beat Doors 2 actually. You were
Yeah,
there when
watched
I
you beat the end. I spoiled the end for myself, but I didn't see any of the game itself.
Well, they actually toned down the game a lot because when I beat Doors 1 and I beat Doors 2, they actually had the difficulty cranked all the way up. So
They pulled it back to make it a little more enjoyable.
dude, I've level because they have a big level 50 on Doors 2, and I won't spoil it, but I was on that level for like 3 days straight. Like I got to it on the first day.
This guy's horrible.
On the first day, I got to level 50. The second, and I played it multiple times the first day. Level 50 die, level 50 die, level 50 die because it was impossible to beat. And then finally, day 3, I got past level 50. I said, I swear to God, if I die after I beat level 50, I'm going to be so pissed. I actually beat the game after I beat level 50. So I was so happy that I didn't have
Level
to.
50 holding you back, dude.
Dude, level 50. I said level 50 should be level 100, especially after I played level 100. It should not be. No, there's not even close.
This guy's horrible.
It was ass. Because it's. I ain't going to spoil it for you. I'm going to let you play. I'm going to let you enjoy it. I'm not going to spoil it for you. If you get there, you can enjoy the shit. But,
I'm not going to get there. Let's be honest.
actually, it's pretty easy to get to
We
level
choked
50.
on 99 twice.
Hey, I played Doors last night with a. I was playing like Doors 1 variants where you can make the game harder, and it was like 15% harder than the original. So like when the guy comes, the lights don't flicker and the lights don't break. So you gotta listen to when he comes.
Fuck that.
I was on level 100 and I died.
That's fucking sick.
Oh yeah.
Hey, that's not as bad as when we were locked in the fucking cutscene.
Oh my
Locked in the
god.
cutscene, we were running, man, and it rushed just fucking. Beep. That's game. That's it.
Yeah, while fucking subs were on the line, that was crazy.
That was.
That was
We were like,
nuts.
lock in, and then we got hard locked and just died. We couldn't even try and survive.
I know. I was fucked. Here's the thing.
I didn't even see him. You could see him in the cutscene. I didn't see him until I rewatched the footage. You can see him in the background of the cutscene.
Oh yeah, I seen him. I watched the video, and here he comes. I'm like, God damn. I seen him coming because I think you were watching. You were looking at chat when he was coming on the cutscene, but I seen him coming. I was like, wait. Hold on, what? And then I was like, wait, maybe because it went by the running man. I'm like, okay, maybe it won't kill us. And then the screen went black. And I was like, son of a bitch. Oh, I was
It's not
fucked.
even playable.
It's not. And then But what happened was I learned more. So they upgraded doors 1 level 100. Like the room that I went in and I died.
Yes.
He wasn't when I beat it. He wasn't supposed to be able to go in there. He could only walk around those rooms. So he would patrol, but he wouldn't be able to walk in. So I tested it again last night. I stand in
Can
like
you go in there now?
yeah, he can
Still?
he can still go in there.
Fuck.
Even after the chase, he's still like when he like rotates around there and then he comes in the rooms. There's like storage racks that you got to find breakers cuz you got to put a breaker. And I was in one room and he came in and I stood behind it, but he actually came in and I was standing at the front door cuz I was like, "Oh, he won't come in, he just walks by." Then I remembered when we played, I'm like, maybe I should go back here. So I went back and hell yes, he came right in.
That's insane, dude.
But I thought I was on a different door. So I went around a corner and he turned left, which I have no clue why he turned left and he found me. I was
Just get
pissed.
fucked, I guess.
I was just like
Honestly,
I was just like fuck this game, dude.
that's it. Honestly, man, you gotta do better. That sounds like a you problem, man.
I know. And then I was like, well, gamblers only give up right before they win it big. So then I played like 3 times out. Door 18, door 19, door 40.
Door 18?
Yes.
Aren't you the doors guy? Come on.
I thought I was. You got to play pressure. Pressure is harder than doors.
Pressure's harder?
In my opinion, it is. It took me the longest to beat out of all doors.
It took you longer than Doors 2?
Oh yeah, doors 2 I beat in 3 days. Doors 1 I beat. Doors 1 I beat in 4 days. Doors 2 I beat in 3 days, and then pressure I beat in 5 days.
What the fuck?
Pressure took a lot longer. It was fucked.
You don't sound happy talking about it.
It's not. I because Alerica, she'd be like, "You want to go play pressure?" No, 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 no. Doors.
Let's play Doors.
Oh.
I know that one.
I have a possibility at beating doors. Okay.
I know how to play that Doors game. I don't know.
I don't know about pressure. Fuck pressure, dude. No.
No thanks.
The hell with that. So,
Ugh.
one thing I always like to talk about because I try to have a lot of people that have played esports in the past. How did you get into like the esports scene, like competing wise?
Halo? Halo 5?
Halo 5 Guardians?
The shit Halo? Yeah. That one. I was playing
man.
like LANs at like underage, technically not allowed to play in these LANs. I don't know. They were like at like bowling alleys and shit. It was not anything cool. And then I did go to one like it wasn't that many people. It was like a regional. It wasn't even like HCS sanctioned. There was like one HCS team that showed up, and of course they fucking won it. But that was cool because I played the HCS team like in the 32nd round, so got bumped out of there in the 32nd round. But I played an HCS team.
That's pretty good.
That's kind of cool.
That is kind of cool.
While I was doing that, I was playing. What did Divert start?
Divert started Modern Warfare 2019.
That was the year I stopped playing Halo.
Oh, really?
Yes.
I could never get into Halo. I was never a Halo guy.
I fucking love Halo. I still play Infinite randomly.
I'd walk around with
I'd
walk around with the blue thing. I just fucking kill people with that because I was so ass at Halo.
Dude, I fucking love Halo, man. It's probably my favorite game still. Halo 2 is better than Halo 3. I don't want to hear any fucking yapping out of you people who don't understand game. Halo 2 is better than Halo 3. We don't care about your dual wield rifles, any of that shit. Halo 2 is better.
That's crazy.
Halo 2 is probably the best it's ever been.
So was Divert your first team that? Because we worked together on Divert at first. Was that your first team? Like you actually started together? That you actually started on your own?
Yes, I played. I don't even know who did I play for in Halo. It was some like goofy ass fucking like XX Clan XX.
Oh yeah.
I won like $3,000 in like 5 years, so it was not worth it at all.
True.
But then we did Divert. That was fun.
It was fun. That was more of a community though. It never really. I was too young to run a team. I think that was what, freshman year of high school.
Yeah, no, it was not a good.
Yeah. Just a little background information. Me and Lego, we went to school together, and we've known each other since 5th grade. And we got to knowing each other because he sat behind me in 5th grade. Solway, get the fuck out of here.
He's interrupting the cast, dude.
Oh, I kicked him from the Discord.
My bad, bro.
My bad, bro.
My bad.
I didn't mean to do that. I'll have to invite him back after. Whoopsies.
Get the fuck out of here, Solway. So you actually banned him from the
I just fucking kicked him.
That's so fucked up.
I think he just kicked me from the server. That's what he said.
Oh my god.
Oh my god. Oh man, that's comedy.
That is not a good look at all.
Oh no. But that's the background information. We're playing GTA, and he sat behind me in 5th grade science class, and that's how we got to knowing each other. And that was 2015, and now we've almost known each other for 10 years now. So there's the background information.
Fucking old. We're old.
Oh yeah, we're old as fuck.
We're old now.
I don't know. I never thought I'd live to this age, to be honest with you.
Dude, I'm looking at all these high schoolers and just crying because I'm like, I want to be there. I'm old.
I don't.
You know?
No. I don't want to go to high school.
My joints already hurt. I'm fucking 20 and my joints hurt.
Well, I'm 19, so. I mean, I have low back pain, but that's from powerlifting. But
that's fair.
Other than that,
powerlifting at the age of 5. I mean,
Indiana state champ.
Indiana state champ. That's gonna be gone in like 5 years.
Oh yeah, and my 8 state records. That's gonna be gone.
All those state records.
They're gonna all disappear. All that for
Neverland.
nothing. But
hey, but you can say you were the state champ for like 3 years.
That's true.
In the state that no one.
Well, hell, there's a new state champ every year, so.
No, I mean the records is more what I meant.
Oh yeah, I don't know if those records how long those will be till they come back.
Dude, some kid on fucking roids is just gonna rock up, get off roids for a month, and then just do it.
Oh yeah, and it's just
100%.
gonna. Oh yeah, that's how it's gonna be.
He's gonna be like, I'm not on roids, I'm clean. They blood test him, he's clean. He's like, I can't tell you if I was on roids 3 months ago.
Yeah, but like they have, like where I went through, they had a thing where like, you had to sign off like that you've never done roids in your life. Fucking people definitely write through that shit because I was warming up in the back and I seen some guy walk past me. I'm like, that's not, that is not, there's no way he's not on roids. There's no way. He's definitely down.
He's clean, dude. Just like The Rock.
Yeah.
Totally clean, dude.
Oh, yeah.
But that guy's clean.
Oh, yeah. But,
that dude's never done roids ever. I don't know what you're talking about.
Oh, yeah.
He's bigger than he was when he was 25. And he's like 50. No roids.
Oh, yeah.
Never.
But, anyways, after Divert, because that ended because of Hades. And you dropped out before Hades, didn't you?
Yeah, that dude was fucking weird.
Oh, yeah. I brought him in, and me and Rhino, we were freshmen, and get that motherfucker out of here, dude. So we just closed down the org, and that was more of a community. We didn't compete at all.
No. It was just like for shits and giggles.
Yeah, I had no clue how to run an org. No clue.
It was like, we could just like play each other sometimes.
Yeah. Maybe we can scream somebody, but leagues? No.
No.
We're not good enough for that yet. But then I think I went stagnant for like a year or two, and then we started Frosted together.
What was the COD after Modern Warfare 2019? Was it Cold War?
I don't know. I I don't think it was Cold War because I think there was a COD in between there. Because wait, Modern Warfare 2019, we started it in 21. No, I think it was Cold War because it was in the spring of 21 when we started Frosted, and that was Cold War, and it was fall of 2019, so 2020.
Yeah, it was Cold War.
It was Cold War. Oh shit!
And
Yeah.
that's when Frost Survivor started. It started a year later. You didn't even have like any dormancy. It was like 6 months of dormancy, and you were back.
Yeah, I don't know when we started Divert. I think Divert was in 2020, and then Frosted was 21. Yeah, because it was June. It was the summer of as soon as COVID hit. It was the summer of Modern Warfare 2019. So it was 2020. It was June of 2020, somewhere in there. And then we started in the spring. It was like March 21st, 2021. And then I lasted it till like the spring of 2023, and then I was like, yeah, fuck this shit. That Frosted Vipers, that gave me a lot of experience for esports.
Oh yeah,
That gave tons of experience. And then I started Lunar, and then
Lunar
did not. It didn't go as good. Lunar didn't.
Well, we're gonna forget about Lunar.
Oh yeah.
And just remember Frost Survivor.
Lunar didn't go as good as I thought it was going to.
Lunar was good, and then money issues, and everyone was pissed, and everyone was pissed at you, even though you didn't do anything wrong, but it was somehow your fault. It's great.
Oh yeah, and here's the thing. I addressed this with Dangerous when Dangerous was on the podcast. In Lunar, Frost would go to the championship every year, and we'd lose to Adopt every year. Every time.
I always thought you and Adopt had like a deal or something.
Exactly. But why would we lose every year? That makes no sense.
If it's fucking rigged, let's rig it to where we win like every third year.
Yeah, like make it to where we win every other year at least. Fuck. So literally
secretly owned Adopt the whole time.
Yeah, I was secretly the owner and everything.
Yep.
But fuck, I mean, they're like, you rigged the games for Frosted to win. I know the rules. I wrote the rules. As a owner, I know the rules, so I told my player they broke the rules, they forfeited a map, and that map helped us win. Because we were always ass at control, and that'd be an easy 3-0 because they'd always fuck up on control. So it'd be like 3-0 instead of going down 2-1, and then our players would be fucked, and then we go to a 2-2 match, and then we end up on control again. Then we're fucked. It's just not worth. Well, no, it wasn't control. It'd be on search, and every time we went to a 2-2 search, it'd always be 5-5 every time.
Yeah.
Every single time, and then you're sitting there. It's 2 hours long, and the map should have been forfeited on control. Yeah. Every time, and then I cheated.
Oh, totally, guys.
Totally. I just know the rules. You didn't read the rules. You fucked it up. Not my fault.
Last minute roster change. Get him out.
Yeah.
Still pissed about that. Fuck yourself.
Literally, I even wrote in the rules, 0 tolerance rule. Because I got to the point I ain't give a fuck.
Dude, we fucking 3-0'd you guys too. And this guy went back into the VOD after the match and was like, this guy's got a different gamer tag. You dickhead.
No, that was before Lunar. That was a different league.
But it was still your league.
I think it was.
I think that one was your league.
I thought it was your league.
The other one was my league.
Wasn't
a different match?
Green? Some green league or some shit.
Andromeda COD League was mine.
Yeah, that's the one I'm thinking of.
That was a different match. The match I'm talking about is where I 3-0 smoked your fucking team. And then you were like, this guy's got a different gamer tag right after the match.
I don't even remember.
I thought I slipped fucking past you. I was like, he's not gonna notice. He's not gonna notice that this guy didn't show up. He's not gonna notice. It's fine.
Oh
And the guy
god.
we swapped was the worst guy on the team.
I don't even remember who was on the team at that point. I think half of our team didn't show up. Like, I think that was when Hello was the captain, and like
Panda was on the team.
Panda was on the team, and then two of the other guys didn't show up.
Dude, I bring up that match all the time to Panda.
And then
Like every time I see him, I'm like, dude, I fucking rocked your shit.
and then two of
Like,
the guys
I owned you.
two of the guys didn't show up, so it was Hello and Panda, and we were just fucked. And I'm like, oh god.
It was Hella, Panda.
It was two other
Rack.
guys.
It was the two of the guys from the team that we were on when we were on the team.
It was Track and Cypher.
Yep.
Track was dog shit.
Track got ripped. Panda got ripped. Cypher was playing. He was the only one shooting back. It was fucking sad.
Hello was a in-game captain. That was about it. He was average. He was not good. He was not ass. Cypher was definitely the carrier of that team. Track was absolute dog shit.
I'm sorry, dude. I have not talked to that guy in forever, but he was so ass.
I don't know how I found him, but he was dog shit.
Oh, worse than Solway. I didn't even know that was possible.
I mean, I brought...
That's fucking horrible.
Oh my god, that's hilarious. But we... that was horrible. He's actually in the stream right now because that's how I fucking do it. I just pulled it up because he said something. I just looked it up and Lego has Ligma. Lego is a Pepsi fan. Lore confirmed.
Lore confirmed. Fuck does that even mean?
Let you in what? You can come back to the Discord, but I forgot about the podcast. You just can't hop in the podcast. I'll have you in the podcast at some point. Just not this one. He actually competed on Divert and Frosted. That's the best part.
Who? Solway?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I had nobody for Cold War, and he's like, dude, let me play. I want to get back into competing again. And he got swept. He got swept.
That dude was horrible.
And then he texted me after. He's like, dude, I don't want to compete no more. I'm like, I understand that, dude. Totally.
Listen, if you count only in-game matches and not whether you forfeit because of rosters, I have a 3-0 record against Frosted Vipers.
Oh, yeah.
And I have a 5-2 record with them. So I'm like, I own the org bracket.
5-2.
I think we won 5 matches and then lost in the finals twice when we were playing on the team. Right? Because that was when there was shit teams in that league.
No, I quit. Before we started competing in leagues, I dropped out. You were still competing.
I played, and we won
I replaced myself with Hello, and then it was you, Hello, Track, and Cypher.
Yes.
No. Panda. That's who it was. It was Panda, you, Cypher, Track, and you were the in-game captain.
And then we won league matches and then never won anything in the playoffs.
Yeah, we didn't win shit in Cold War.
Just like the Cowboys, people.
Oh, yeah.
Just like the Cowboys.
And Notre Dame. Can't forget about Notre Dame.
Oh, shit. Those guys don't do shit in the playoffs. Holy fuck.
Dude, I'm telling you, my favorite teams are just regular season. Woo! And then...
Yeah.
And then postseason... Absolute comedy. But then after...
Cowboys are shit. Sorry, I just had to slide that in.
They are shit.
That's just a fact.
They are shit. But,
you guys paid Dak that much money.
And then we lost. To the fucking Ravens that are 0-2.
Those are the 0-2 Ravens.
Oh, yeah. And the reporter asked Jerry Jones, do you regret not picking up Derrick Henry? He said, we did not have the money. Well, no shit. We just paid Dak Prescott $250 million to get shit on by the Ravens.
You guys should have started that backup.
Who, Cooper Rush?
No, the dude from the 49ers.
Trey Lance, he's dog shit. He threw 5 interceptions in one preseason game. And he wasn't even
Just
in
like Dak in the playoffs.
He wasn't even in the game 4 quarters. That's the best part.
Just like Dak in the playoffs, man.
But that's great. That's really great.
You guys just need to tank 1 year and draft someone else. He said, I wish, dude. I fucking wish.
Dude, if I was...
I would take a 3-win season if it meant I didn't have Dak Prescott the next year.
Dude, I would. I don't know if I would be a better coach for like college or in high school, or if I'd be a better coach in the NFL.
The NFL is so easy though. The second you're like mid, just start being horrible, and you get good again because
Yeah,
you get
but
better picks.
here's the thing: you gotta not get fired. That's about it.
True, true. But you just switch teams and everything's fine again.
Yeah, that's true. But like, I think high school I'd be too brutal. I think college I'd be all right.
Yeah, but you'd be like fucking NIU coach.
Yeah, exactly. I mean,
Yeah, we
I
beat Notre Dame. That's hard.
and fucking
We beat Notre Dame.
I'd live that day till I die.
Dude, you're never living that shit down as a Notre Dame fan.
66-7.
66-7. At least we didn't lose to an FCS team. Not the FCS. Sorry, MAC. Basically the same shit.
We had 4 quarterbacks score on you.
Dude, you can say everything you want to say. We haven't lost to a MAC team in the past 20 years.
It's Notre Dame.
You can clutch up when it's a good team and win like that all day long, but the second you choke against a bad team, you're never living that shit down.
I don't give a shit. Right? If I was coach, Riley Leonard would not be on the team in the first place. He would never even been there. Steve Angali or however the hell you say his name, he would be the starter because he's a junior and he's a pretty good pocket passer. I'd get rid of the fucking sophomore because he's dog shit. And then I'd bring in the freshman that's a 5-star quarterback, redshirt him this year. So then once Steve will be a junior, he'll be a redshirt. And then he'll be a true freshman next year and Steve will be a senior. And then once he graduates, we have a 5-star quarterback as a sophomore. And he's going to be a 3-year starter. Oh my goodness. I think we can do it.
Hear me out. Hear me out. On all these games where you guys play shit teams, start the freshmen because the red shirts can play up to 3 games.
Exactly. Or play
live reps and live matches against shit teams. But
exactly.
It's still a match that matters.
Put them in the 4th quarter. Or the 3rd and 4th quarter.
He just can't play, what is it?
Or
alternate
alternate it.
More than 12 quarters.
Or alternate it. Have the freshmen start, and then the starters finish the game.
Like when you're playing these shit teams, you need to be getting those young guys reps.
Exactly. Like Riley Leonard should not fucking start. I'm sorry.
These moving quarterbacks are killing your franchise, dude.
Sam Hartman.
Franchise your college.
Okay, Sam Hartman. He was a decent quarterback that we picked up. That's okay. I'll accept Sam Hartman. He was decent.
And that makes sense just because a lot of the Wake Forest guys went over there.
Oh, yeah, and Steve, he was a sophomore. We had no quarterback last year. We had no quarterback. We had a redshirt freshman and a sophomore. So Sam Hartman, I agree picking him up. But we had Drew Pine before him. We had, I forget the one guy's name, but he transferred to Alabama as a quarterback. Was absolute dog shit. So he came back, and now he's a wide receiver for Notre Dame. And he's playing on the lacrosse team. So then now he's a wide receiver. He's not even a starter wide receiver.
Wide receiver is insane. From quarterback to wide receiver is so sad.
It's bad. And then we had Drew Pine, and he went 8-1 on the season. But right before our bowl game, he transferred. He transferred to Arizona State. He played 2 or 3 games at Arizona State and was dog shit. And then he transferred to Missouri, and he only played 1 game last year. And you could have been a 3-year starter? 3-year starter at Notre Dame?
Get him out. Get him gone. I don't want him here.
I don't understand. I mean, Drew Pine, he was not a NFL quarterback because he was like 5'9", but like, damn, you go 8-1 on your first season at Notre Dame. You should start, buddy. Like, there would be no Sam Hartman, there was no Steve Angali, and that would have been perfect. We just lost Ian Book, and we lost maybe his name was Ian Kuhn or something
You
Kuhn.
guys, you guys need to focus on
Kuhn was
recruiting
all
well
right.
and keeping the players you have.
Exactly. We lose quarterbacks.
Instead of giving all this NIL money to a quarterback from a different school, give it to the guy who you want to stay on your fucking team.
It's so self-explanatory. I just feel like I would be a better coach. Sorry.
I don't know about in game. Recruiting wise, definitely.
Recruiting wise, definitely. But in game, I could definitely be a lineman coach just because I've been a lineman my whole life. But I don't know about maybe offense. I can't run defense for shit. But that's why there's
That's one thing I'll give the Cowboys credit for. Good O-line consistently.
we just lost our best left tackle.
No, I mean the past few years.
Yeah, I was about to say. We literally just lost Tyron Smith because
You guys are broke.
because we have no money, supposedly.
You guys are starting Ezekiel Elliott.
Yep. Over Dalvin Cook.
That says all you need to know.
Over Dalvin Cook.
Dalvin Cook is insane.
Yep. Love it. Love it. Gotta love it. Love the Cowboys.
I love it here. I love it.
It's so hard to be a fan of these teams. So hard, man.
Colts, that's not a bad call out of fucking Solway over there. Colts do have a pretty good fucking O-line.
Zach Martin's better than Quentin Nelson, though.
Okay, you can say that, but top to bottom O-line wise, that's a good fucking O-line.
It is
one
a
of
good
the best
O-line.
ones in the league.
It is a good O-line. Thank you for beating the Bears.
The highest paid O-line in the league.
Thank you.
So if they're fucking shit, I'm gonna cry.
Thank you for beating the Bears, though. I hate Caleb Williams.
Caleb got dicked down, dude.
Just
sad.
I love how we made him cry his last senior game.
Dude, he should have cried after that fucking Colts game. Anthony Richardson had the worst game.
He did. You didn't know that?
He had a horrible game. He cried?
He jumped into the stands and he was hugging his mom and he was crying.
That's hilarious.
I think it was that game. Or it was one game he played. He jumped into the stands and they were all trying to like interview him and he's head down. He pulled up, tears crawling.
Bro.
Damn.
Dude, Anthony Richardson had like the worst game ever and we still won.
Crazy,
That just shows how bad Caleb is. I'm going to give Caleb a little bit of slack. His O-line is non-existent.
I mean, if you look
running for his life, I would say 75% of the time, dude.
If you look at the graph that's like amount of time to pass and
amount of time in the pocket.
And it's just like it goes up.
All of the Bears quarterbacks every year.
And it's just like, yeah, no. But Aaron Rodgers, he has a lot of time in the pocket. I mean, he has like barely any time in the pocket, but he has more average yards than anybody. Like his O-line's been dog shit, but he has more average yards than any QB at that level of average yards. He's just a good quarterback. I hate him, but he's a good quarterback.
For all the Bears fans, Justin Fields is 3-0. I'd just like to remind you all that. Justin Fields starting on the Steelers is 3-0, and your team is shit. So, just like to let everyone know, maybe Caleb wasn't the guy.
I don't know. Caleb, I think he could start somewhere. I just don't think he could start on the Bears.
I just think the Bears need an O-line.
I think the Bears are dog shit. Period.
The Bears are just horrible, period. I think Caleb is starter material. He just needs a few years.
Since when were they good? Since Walter Payton?
They had one good year when they went to the Super Bowl with McNabb.
Still.
That was the Bears-Colts Super Bowl, and then they got shit on by Peyton Manning, and it was so sad for the Bears.
Exactly. I've never...
walking into a Super Bowl against Peyton Manning, Tom Brady, or Ben Roethlisberger, you're just going to cry in tears.
Or Drew Brees.
Or Drew Brees. But, like, as an NFC team, the AFC had Ben Roethlisberger, Peyton Manning, and Tom Brady. You're just like, all right, I guess we lose. I don't know, man.
It's crazy. Do you see that Bryce Young got benched on the Panthers?
Yeah. I feel bad for him. He's obviously not playing great individually, but That
He
team
has,
was
then again,
horrible in the
nobody.
first place. Yeah.
They have no notable players. They traded away their wide receiver, Adam Thielen. They got rid of fucking CMC, which I hate him for because I actually now hate the Panthers because of that.
I
And
don't know.
then
He was in a shitty situation, but he's also not good.
Tua also have his brains going the mashed potatoes now.
I used to
And
be of the opinion that he's good, but he's on a shitty team. But then
Tua,
I watched these. No, dude on the Panthers,
Bryce Young.
Bryce Young. But then I see these clips where like he has a clean pocket, the wide receiver's wide open, and he throws it over his head, and it's an interception. And it's like maybe he's just not the guy.
I think he's a bust.
Should have taken CJ Stroud is all I'm saying.
I don't know if CJ Stroud could do much anywhere there though. But CJ Stroud, as much as I hate it, because I love saying that Ohio State quarterbacks, there's no Ohio State quarterbacks that's come out of Ohio State that's been good for a long time.
Justin Fields might prove himself here too, though. On the
True.
Steelers, he might have a chance to prove himself.
It's his last shot.
Yeah, I think if he continues to win before what's his name, Russell Wilson gets back, I think you stay.
Russell
starting.
Wilson's fucked.
If you're winning with Justin Fields, why would you ever put Russell Wilson in?
Russell Wilson should be retired.
Out of the league. Yeah, get him out.
After Denver, I literally thought, because they said that he might throw his last year as a Seahawk to get a new team, which he did.
He did.
But he didn't do shit in Denver. And they have, what, Sean Payton as coach? Come on. And you got Patrick Surtain, one of the best corners in the league.
He should have been winning.
Oh, yeah. And they had a decent offense and a pretty good defense. And
I will give it to the Broncos. They almost always have a good defense.
Oh, yeah. Ever since 2015, they've had a good defense.
Oh, yeah.
Well, it's not been the greatest, but it's been better than average,
They're
I
the
should
king
say.
of the moving quarterbacks, too, though.
Oh, yeah. They've always
Peyton
been.
Manning, Russell Wilson. None of these guys are your quarterback.
Nope. And then they always talk about the Indianapolis Colts having multiple different quarterbacks recently, which they have. But look at Denver. They've been moving.
Are we not going to acknowledge it?
I mean,
we had 3 years with 3 different quarterbacks, but if you look before that, we had 2 quarterbacks for like
ever since Luck.
25 years. We had 2 quarterbacks for 25 years.
Exactly. But the Cowboys, they've had mid-ass quarterbacks with Tony Romo and Dak Prescott. But then if you look at the Packers, they've had Jordan Love.
They've been striking gold, dude.
They've been striking gold. But here's the thing. They are good. They got Brett Favre. They had Aaron Rodgers drafted as really high in the draft. And they had him sit behind Favre. Build him up. He comes Super Bowl winning quarterback. Jordan Love sits behind. Now he's going to come up. I hate Jordan Love. I hate looking at him. But his face, something pisses me off about him, dude.
But you can't talk bad about his game.
I can't, because he's good.
He's good.
He's not somebody that you can say like he is mid. He is pretty good.
He's the kind of cornerback that can win you games when your team is playing like shit. He can win you the game alone.
And Dak Prescott's one of those people that he will throw the game when your team's playing good.
There it is.
That's where it is.
There it is.
We're going to pay him and CeeDee Lamb tons of money, but then we're going to have no money for Micah Parsons.
Everyone's worried about Anthony Richardson, by the way. Just want everyone to know, I don't give a shit if he's a bust or a boom. I just need him to not go 9-8.
Why?
I want him to get 3 wins and shit the bed so he can draft someone else next year, or be the godlike quarterback that everyone thinks he could be.
His first game was pretty
I'm
good.
gonna fucking scream.
His first game was pretty good.
That Green Bay game was embarrassing.
Oh yeah.
The Bears game was even worse than the Green Bay game.
His first game was pretty good.
We won that one. Dude, he came out slinging in that first game.
He did.
His problem is he makes the easy over the middle short throws look like the hardest throws in the planet.
Yep.
And then he throws a nuke and it's like right on the money and everyone's like, "Oh!"
Well, in Florida he was a runner.
Throw a fucking slant.
Well, in Florida he was a runner. That's literally all he was.
I think he's only played 3 years of football ever. He played 2 years in high school and 1 year in fucking college, I think. I think that's true. You might have to fact check me.
I wouldn't
But
be
I think he's played
surprised.
like no football.
Well, Trey Lance is the first guy that was born in 2000 to be drafted. And everybody's like, oh, he's going to be so good. And then he goes to the 49ers. Purdy, shit on him.
Purdy was, that's the definition of striking gold. Holy shit.
Yeah, fuck Purdy.
He's mid, but that team is so good it doesn't matter.
So the past couple of years I said he was mid. I don't think he is mid. I think he is above average. I don't think.
You think top 20
Okay.
quarterbacks in the league?
Possibly.
Possibly?
Actually, top 20, yes. Top 20. I'll say he's a top 20. Well, here's the thing. If you look at all the shit quarterbacks there are, I mean, there's 12 quarterbacks you can say that are worse than him.
Yeah.
He is definitely top 20. Now, top 10, no.
No.
Top 15, debatable. Debatable.
I'd still put like young, unproven guys over him.
True. Now,
I'd put Caleb above him right now. Just because of upside. Because you know this is as good as Purdy gets.
true.
I would rather have Caleb right now.
Yeah, I don't know. Fuck USC. I will say that again. Fuck USC.
Fuck USC. Fuck the Trojans. I agree. Purdue's played them in bowls before and lost all of the bowls. Fuck USC.
I love
We beat them one time.
I love seeing Caleb Williams cry his senior year. And literally, he was on a win streak, and we beat him, and he lost so many games after that. And he cried because they're like, Caleb Williams has a chance at winning the national championship. And then losing Notre Dame. Absolute ass.
Heisman ain't bad, though.
Absolute ass wipe. Okay, get out of here, bud.
All right, be honest, though. What quarterback are you taking out of this year? You taking Cade Kublik? If you're a shit team in the NFL, are you taking Cade Kublik? You taking Quinn Ewers? You taking Shadur Sanders? You taking that Ole Miss guy? Who you thinking? If you are like, our team is shit and we need someone to win us games.
I don't know, man. Sanders. Okay.
I mean, he looks okay. He just
Sanders look
so
okay.
inconsistent.
He is inconsistent. Dion even said this is going to be a Eli Manning thing. And if he goes to the wrong team, he will not play for him. So there was a rumor that Dak wasn't going to get re-signed and we were going to draft Schrader, which I was 100% down for because fuck Dak Prescott. But Schrader, there's going to be drama. It's going to be like Caleb Williams with him painting his nails. And then Ole Miss guy, I don't see he could go anywhere. The Texas guy.
That would be crazy, though. That would have been insane if you guys would have not re-signed Dak and you guys would have drafted the Texas guy to Dallas. That would have been fucking hype as fuck.
Oh, yeah. But the Texas guy, I don't know if I would draft him because he's been kind of inconsistent his last year in college. He's been pretty inconsistent. So I don't know if I would pick him up or not. God damn. Who is the other guy?
Cade Kublik, the dude on Clemson?
No.
They think he might win the Heisman.
No.
You're not taking him?
No.
I'm taking...
I'm rather...
Quinn Ewers.
I think this year the quarterbacks are ass.
Sanders.
I think quarterbacks are ass this year, if I'm going to be honest with you. There's nobody. I mean, you're taking a risk with Schrader because he is a big risk because you have a NFL player coaching a team. He turned him around, but you don't know if he's actually good Because they're playing shit teams. Because when they played good teams, they got shit on, but you can't tell if that's because...
If it's because of him or it's because the roster isn't as full as it needs to be.
Exactly. Because the roster don't have the elite players that a bigger school does.
That's the thing with Quinn Ewers, though, is you can't tell if he's the guy or if the offense is just good overall.
I think he's been very inconsistent this year.
I think he's the safe pick and Shadur Sanders is the gamble.
Oh, yeah.
And I think the rest of the quarterbacks mean nothing.
They could be good or they could be busts. There's two ways on that.
I feel like Quinn Ewers has the lowest ceiling, but like he's going to at least be low-end quarterback, low-end starter, high-end backup is his like lowest. You know what I mean?
Oh, yeah. This year, I probably would not take a quarterback, if I'm going to be honest with you.
Unless my team's fucked otherwise.
I am picking up a veteran in free agency or some other good free agent quarterback for 1 year, such as Kirk Cousins, like the Falcons did. Pick him up for 1 year, and then or make up some. I know they have him for 4, but like
I still think that's insane.
It is insane, but I'm talking about like pick up a veteran quarterback.
Yeah,
that's
like
mid.
Flacco,
not even Joe Flacco, but like
the Raiders did.
Yeah.
The Raiders didn't want to draft a quarterback, so they took Gardner Minshew and have Aiden O'Connell.
Yeah.
They were like, one of these two guys is going to be able to pull us through the season.
Exactly.
We don't see a quarterback we want, so we're not going to go get
one. Like Russell Wilson. We're not picking that motherfucker up for our life. Joe Flacco, he has a chance. Deshaun Watson's ass. If we pick up like a quarterback, like we could even make a trade for a quarterback that people like they are wanting him out. So like Daniel Jones, never picking him up. But like Joe Flacco, we could pick him up. But like any old quarterback, we could definitely get A-Rod. Maybe after the Jets. He has a shit year. Say, hey, want one more. Come to our team. Pick up A-Rod. Joe Flacco's definitely a possibility.
Like honestly,
or Matthew Stafford.
You guys could put like a bust into your offense and still do like okay.
Mm-hmm.
Like you guys could take a Bryce Young on like a cheap ass salary and still like probably get like 6 or 7 wins. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's one of those things where you just need a guy to get by until you can wait for the next year's draft.
Like I don't care if the motherfucker's old. Put him on the team. Let him retire with us. Like
dude, we got Joe Flacco as a backup, and everyone's like, "Start Joe Flacco, start Joe Flacco." Why would we?
Joe Flacco's on the Colts now.
He's a backup on the Colts, yeah.
I thought he was on the Browns still.
Nope.
Yeah, I would
yoink that dude.
I would take Joe Flacco over Dak Prescott any day.
People are saying Joe Flacco over Anthony Richardson just on talent, and my thing with that is Joe Flacco
maybe in his prime.
Joe Flacco is never going to be your future, even if he is currently better than Anthony Richardson. So why wouldn't you give Anthony Richardson a season to prove himself and figure out if he is your future?
Any veteran quarterback is they got to be Tom Brady.
You're playing for 2 years max with them too.
2 years, yeah. You're rather making a Super Bowl run, or you need somebody to get you by before the next draft because you have nobody on your team.
Nobody just wants one Super Bowl. You want to be consistently good for like the next 6 to 10 years.
Yeah.
No one wants a quarterback who's like what the Rams did. I love Matthew Stafford. He's so good quarterback, great guy. But that was the dumbest trade of all time because they got one Super Bowl, and now he's going to retire in the next 2 years, and they're going to be shit. Like, horrible.
Sean McVay is going down the hole very quickly.
Puka. Good pick on Puka, though.
Puka is good, but who the hell is going to throw to him once Stafford's gone? There was a blockbuster trade that came out. It was like the Panthers, the Dolphins, and the Rams. Bryce Young would go to the Rams. The Panthers would get a first-round pick, and Stafford would go to the Dolphins if Tua retired, which I think he should. After 3 concussions in the NFL, bad concussions, I think it's done.
But I think at that point, you just start Stetson Bennett as a Rams because you're not going to win games with Bryce Young either. Just start Stetson Bennett, shit the bed, and draft a quarterback next year.
Exactly. I think Stetson Bennett would be. I'd start him.
fuck it, start him, shit the bed just like you want to. Let's be
Exactly.
honest. If you lose Matthew Stafford, you want to shit the bed because you want a quarterback next year.
Oh yeah.
So
Unretire Ryan Fitzgerald. Unretire him.
unretire him. The dude who played for 36 fucking teams.
I'd bring him back. Fuck. I'd love Ryan Fitzgerald. When he went on that spree with the Bucks, I was like, oh yeah. I would die to have him win a Super Bowl. I loved it. When he showed up to the press conference and he had like unbuttoned shirt and just chain after chain, I'm like, that's my man.
Funny.
That's my man. I love that guy.
Dude, I love Baker too.
I love Baker. A lot of people don't like Baker, but he reminds me of Johnny Manziel, and I love Johnny Manziel.
Andy's kind of cleaned himself up to where like he still is like he talks crap, but he's not like disrespectful anymore, if you know what I mean.
Yeah.
Like he would like the first few years in the league, he was kind of like, okay, you're just being a dick. You're not like talking shit. And he's kind of like had to come to Jesus' moment of like, maybe I shouldn't be a complete fucking asshole all the time.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
And then the Bucks, they
struck gold going from fucking Tom Brady to this Baker Mayfield.
that
is insane.
He wasn't that good his first year, but he's coming back this year. But then again, he did win the Browns their first playoff game in how many years? Like 20. So like you can't. When I see Browns fan diss on him, I'm like, hey.
He's doing good on the Bucks. It's crazy.
Who won you? Who won you your first playoff game in 20 years? I don't want to fucking hear it. Okay.
Dude, they fucking hate him like it's his fault.
Exactly.
He didn't like the coach, and the coach was a dick to him. What do you want from him?
Yeah. What do you want? Let him go, bro.
He just needs to forget about that Panthers year, though. Baker just needs to be like, that never happened. It wasn't.
I honestly forget about the Panthers year all the time.
The last year they had CMC.
CMC deserved to retire as a Panther, and I hate that he is on the 49ers.
They traded him just because he was injured. I will say CMC deserves all of the winning on the 49ers.
Oh, yeah.
He is a player who deserves to win.
He sure is, but I
like
hate the
generational running back.
49ers.
Like one of the guys who's clearly going to be in the Hall of Fame.
Oh, yeah, he definitely will.
Like that guy is like insane.
Okay, here's the real take. Derrick Henry, Hall of Fame or no?
No.
Really?
No Super Bowl and his team is always mid.
True. That is true.
I mean, every year he had one good year on the Titans. Every other year they were mid or shit. They got owned by every team in their division the whole time he was there. The Jaguars shit on him. The fucking Texans shit on him. The Colts shit on him. They had one good year where they got the 1 seed and then lost in the 1 seed first round. He has no unless the Ravens do good these last few years, he has no track record of winning. He's just a talented player.
Oh, yeah.
And every other player in the Hall of Fame won something.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean?
Oh, yeah. I don't know.
They don't just take good players.
I don't know. I don't know. But
I feel like there's always 3 or 4 better running backs than him every year.
Probably. I will say this. Patrick Mahomes has a very high chance of winning the Super Bowl this year.
Again? Oh, yeah. Dude, if he three-peats...
I don't want him to three-peat. I don't want him to three-peat, but because the Chiefs are already a dynasty. They've won 3 Super Bowls in 5 years. But I don't...
I would rather have Patrick Mahomes be the best quarterback of all time than Tom Brady.
Personally,
I fucking hate Tom Brady, dude.
I know you hate Tom Brady. You're a Colts fan.
I fucking hate that guy, dude.
I didn't like him on the Patriots, but I loved him on the Buccaneers. And I love Gronk. I've always liked Gronk. Gronk is better than Kelsey. Fuck Kelsey. Fuck the Swifties. Fuck them all. But I wish Kelsey would leave. I think I would like Patrick Mahomes more if Kelsey wasn't there. I don't like Kelsey.
I think
he's cocky.
Patrick Mahomes is kind of a whiner.
Oh, yeah.
That's fair. At least he cares about the games. But as a person, I feel like he's a good dude.
I see Caleb Williams. I see Kelsey. I mean, not Kelsey. Patrick Mahomes and Caleb Williams are a lot alike.
Yeah, but the difference is Caleb Williams is actually a prick.
Oh, yeah.
Like, Patrick Mahomes is just a nice guy who's just emotional.
Yep.
Caleb Williams is a fucking dickhead who cries every time he loses. They play the same. They have a similar style. And Caleb is like, yeah, I'm like generational. It's like, are you copying his homework? Because you look like the same as that Patrick Mahomes guy.
Oh yeah. I don't know. I mean,
At least commit to it like Dylan Raiola, dude.
oh yeah.
Dude, that dude looks just like him.
Did you see his warm up? Like after
Same warm up in every.
he did the same warm up, like the scream and everything, where he jumps in the air and screams. I'm like, okay, dude, okay.
He's stealing his whole flow.
All right.
Just be talented and not copy.
Exactly. Be your own person.
Because you are such a good quarterback. Dylan Raiola is such a good quarterback.
Like he got the attention now. He just needs to prove it.
He's done good these few games.
Mm-hmm.
He needs to lock in and look good and do his own thing. He needs to stop with the fucking Patrick Mahomes shit, dude.
Oh my god. Okay, before we end it, I want to talk to you about one last thing before we end the podcast.
Sounds good. Sorry, we got on a football rant, but we were yapping.
Yeah, but,
This is the football episode.
I mean, we had football episode with me and Soup. We went on about college football and we went on about some NFL. The last two podcasts we've kind of went on about that, but like if you don't want to listen to that, just fucking skip. Or go to the next podcast with somebody else that's more in the esports. I don't know.
Yeah.
But so the future of esports, obviously BO6 is coming out. A lot of the future of esports has kind of been going downhill. My thoughts on that, there's not really been a lot of Call of Duties that can really produce. But what is your thoughts on future esports? Like MLG's died. You have to go through the professional if you want to go through it. There's no MLG anymore. What's your outlook on future esports for Call of Duty and just esports in general too?
I don't mind the CDL format, like the franchise league with cities. I think there needs to be 6 more teams, and I think they need to have Call of Duty pay for the events instead of the teams, and it will succeed. I don't know. I just feel like, I don't know. I feel like the CDL, everyone like wants to blame the CDL format, but like the CDL format's enjoyable to watch.
Oh yeah.
But like the CDL is not investing. Every like major you're watching, the team who's hosting the major is paying all of the expenses for that major almost. Not a lot of people know that. Like that's why only the LA Thieves major and the Optic major and the Toronto Ultra, those are the only good majors because those are the only orgs with money. I think Cloud9 joining is good. That Team Falcons team owned by all those Saudi dudes, dude, they're going to fucking have a ballin'-ass major. You know they're going to have crazy shit at that major, dude. Those are 2 new good orgs. Gentle Mates is going to buy into LAG. That'll be good. Boston Breach is about to pull out, and someone's probably going to fill their spot. Like, I feel like the right orgs are joining Call of Duty to where it's going to get better next year.
Oh, yeah.
Like, Cloud9 owns the subliners now. That's, like, awesome.
Mm-hmm. I don't
know. I feel like it's not necessarily falling off as much as people think.
I think it's really just based on the Call of Duty game.
Mm-hmm.
And
the people who don't like the game will not like the esport. They need to make better games and invest more into the esport, and that's about it.
And like I've said, we need to stop remastering games. Let them die.
Remastering maps too. Fuck that.
Oh yeah, and
like 1 or 2 a game.
Yeah, like it's just a copy and paste. Okay, BO6, I'm fine because I'm tired of Modern Warfare 2 back-to-back games. I am done with Modern Warfare after 2019 and then 2 back-to-back there. I don't want nothing else to do with it.
I will say, Modern Warfare 3 did not play that bad. The maps were horrible because they were old maps and you got bored of them. But the like mechanics of the game, it was fun.
They remind me just of MW2. I'm just like, God, dude, this is just a copy and paste.
Yeah, but MW2 sucked ass so much more than MW3.
I will say that. MW3 was better than MW2, but they are both ass in my opinion.
Tell you what, though.
Hot take, Vanguard's better than fucking both of them. Even though
This will piss
Vanguard
you
was
off.
hot dog shit.
I don't mind Vanguard actually, but it was kind of like rushed. This is gonna piss you off. There was an Advanced Warfare 2 in development before they told him to make MW3.
We need another futuristic game. I'm fine with it.
Boost packs were about to be back. Advanced Warfare was about to be back.
We need another futuristic game, dude.
Don't do IW though. That game fucking sucked ass.
I was. Everybody says IW was hot shit and hot dog shit. I mean, but I didn't mind it. I think it was mid.
I think it's the worst
I
futuristic COD.
I enjoyed the zombies. I didn't. I say Advanced Warfare was the worst in my opinion.
Why?
I just had more fun on Infinite Warfare. I enjoyed.
Did you have more fun on Infinite Warfare because you were better at Call of Duty at that time? Or did you have more fun on Infinite
The
Warfare
zombies.
because it was a better
The
game?
zombies is what sold it for me. What
The
sells it.
zombies?
That's what sells it for me. The COD multiplayer, if it was just that versus Advanced Warfare, I would go Advanced Warfare all day. But the zombies sells it. The zombies base
I think
map.
Advanced Warfare
was,
has the best advanced movement. I don't like the floating jetpacks as much as I like the boosting
Mhm.
because I feel like it's more of a skill gap.
Yeah.
Definitely
But
harder to get good at.
Black Ops 3 is definitely my favorite out of all the futuristic games.
Black Ops 3 was one of the best CODs of all time.
Oh, finally somebody that can agree with me. Nobody ever says that, dude. Obviously, it's the best zombies, but nobody. The campaign was dog shit. But everybody says the multiplayer was ass. It was good. If you played it, it was good.
It was good. It was good.
CDL was good. Multiplayer was good.
Another COD that doesn't get enough credit is Black Ops 4. That fucking game is rock solid. It ranked played awesome. What do you mean?
I did not like Black Ops 4.
I mean, you're just hating, dude.
The maps were hot ass.
It was the last good zombies. The competitive played well because it was balanced.
I don't think I played Black Ops 4 a lot. I think I played like strictly multiplayer and that was it.
Yeah,
Because I don't remember the zombies.
The maps weren't great, but like competitive was rock solid. There was like no balancing issues. It played well. The maps played well for competitive, even though they were like wavy maps. You know what I mean? The zombies, the last good zombies ever made. Sadly,
The one
we went from Black Ops 2, Black Ops 3, Black Ops 4, and then we got fucking Cold War zombies, and I wanted to scream. Holy shit!
Oh man. But one game that I think that doesn't get enough credit, Call of Duty World War II.
Horrible game.
I think it was if it wasn't for Fortnite that killed it.
Insane balancing issues.
I think if it wasn't for Fortnite, that game would be one of the top tier games because it came on and then it died. The hype was great. When I played it, it was great. The multiplayer was insane. Zombies was hot dog shit, but the campaign saved it. Multiplayer.
Weapons were unbalanced as fuck.
Oh yeah. They were unbalanced. But like you got it just like the war mode. That was tons of fun and
I just feel like it was a mundane Call of Duty. It's like Modern Warfare 2 and Modern Warfare 3 where it's like we've seen this before. You know what I mean?
I really much enjoyed it just because
I know, like it's not bad. It didn't feel inventive at all.
the graphics were great in my opinion. The campaign was amazing. I loved the campaign. That's probably one of my favorite campaigns because I didn't start playing till Call of Duty Ghosts. So I missed all the old CODs. So like I'm ranking from Ghost up. I don't feel like I have the ability to rank the other CODs because I never played them in their prime. So I don't think I have the ability to rank them right. But based off when I went back and played, Black Ops 2 would probably be one of my favorites. It seemed
Black Ops 2 is probably my favorite Call of Duty ever.
I think it'd be my favorite, but Black Ops 3 is my favorite. Probably be Black Ops 3, and then probably be Call of Duty World War 2, and then honestly,
Now, not favorite. What's the best Call of Duty? Not your favorite
that
Call
I've
of
played,
Duty.
like in
No,
its
just
prime,
in general.
probably Black Ops 2.
The zombies was good. The maps were good. The guns were balanced.
Black
Too
Ops
security
1 could also
was good
compete with
too.
it. I'd say Black Ops 1 or Black Ops 2. Honestly, I'll say this.
I'm gonna say something outrageous. Black Ops 4 was better than Black Ops 1.
That's crazy.
That's my hot take.
Black Ops 2,
Out of all that shit,
if Black Ops 1 had Black Ops 2 graphics, it'd be my favorite. It'd be the best COD in my opinion. The graphics just weren't there. I think the game, the maps, the zombies, the multiplayer is better than Black Ops 2. But Black Ops 2 with the graphics sold it.
I don't think the maps were better.
I think they were.
No, but the maps were better for pub maps. But like playability 4v4 wise,
Oh yeah, they were hot ass.
I don't think so. They were garbage maps.
Then again, I didn't get into competitive
Competitive,
till Black Ops 3. Because
No,
I remember you showing me Black Ops 3, and I still remember watching Optic on Black Ops 3 with Scump and everybody. That was the shit. Now there's
I'm
one.
being biased as an LAT fan about this Black Ops 4 shit, by the way. I'm not.
Yeah, Black Ops 4. Blackout was. A lot of people love Blackout. I hated it.
I didn't mind it. I still think it was good that they did it.
Oh yeah.
To try the battle royale.
Then Verdansk really helped.
You know, I'll say the saving grace of Modern Warfare 2019 was Warzone, and that campaign was pretty fucking good.
Honestly, that
really fucking good.
I always forget about Modern Warfare 2019. I think that'd be my third.
That campaign was so good.
Black Ops 3, and then it would be World War 2, and then it would be Modern Warfare 2019. Easily, by far. And then probably be Cold War. I talk shit about Vanguard a lot, but Vanguard was actually pretty good.
I don't like Cold War that much.
I enjoy Cold War a lot, in my opinion.
I didn't mind it.
I love...
just feel like
the CDL maps were perfect.
they were good CDL maps, but the movement felt shoddy.
I understand you there.
You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Like, it felt like the movement, like, they were like, we made an all-new movement system, and it felt like they made it in 3 days. You know what I mean?
Oh,
it felt
man.
like it was, like, the most generic shit of all time.
Oh, yeah.
It felt like they were literally like, let's, like, make the Black Ops 4 movement system, and then make it shit.
Yeah. And then make CDL 2 guns.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Because all the other guns are horrible. Now,
Greg was balling, dude.
Oh, yeah. One more thing. With a lot of amateur orgs still going. Actually, I have a few more things. But with
I got time.
With amateur orgs and amateur leagues, as a player, what would you want like more from a league? Because leagues, you come and play. Do you want to just come and play for money, or do you want to have it more of like a CDL feel? To where like you got the broadcast, the stats, and everything.
CDL feel for a league, but if you're doing tournaments, it should not feel like the CDL at all. I should just put my money in, play my matches, and get the fuck out. That's where, like, leagues should feel legit, and tournaments should be fast, quick, and jank. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
And I feel like sometimes tournaments feel too legit, and leagues feel too fast and jank.
Oh, yeah.
Tournaments should be like, I gave you my money. I'm going to play these 5 matches. If I win, I want a fuck ton more money.
Oh, yeah.
The league should be, I'm putting all this money in, and then I have like a chance over the next 2 or 3 years to get money. You know what I mean?
And then like you promote them, and then I feel like leagues should be promoting the teams, and they should be promoting the players.
The leagues should, instead of being like trying to compete with the CDL, they should be trying to get the players and teams into the CDL.
They should be more involved with the players, is what I think.
Yeah, you should be trying to like boost the players up.
Exactly. And
because then they can get on challengers teams and go do great things.
Exactly, and then they'll
90%
recommend them to your league.
90% of Call of Duty is going to be who do you know and who figures out who you are.
But to be
There's so
honest,
many good
what
players
in
who are
life is that
challengers who
not?
belong in challengers.
But in life, what is that not? You got to know somebody to get something done.
Yeah, but it should be easier to know somebody in Call of Duty. It is significantly harder than any other esport to get to the highest level,
Oh yeah, it's
and it
super
shouldn't be
hard.
that way.
No.
Like
Now,
Valorant players, they meet someone in a fucking pub match after they're shitting, and they're on a fucking semi-pro team the next day.
exactly.
Like, why is it not like that for Call of Duty, where you can just do well, get noticed, and then you're good?
Because people were like, "You're hacking."
You're hacking. I don't know you. You're not my friend. I don't want to team with you unless you're my friend.
Yeah. And
That
you're
shit's stupid.
hacking. We're not going to PC check you, but you're hacking.
You're hacking.
We
Stupid.
yeah. But one more thing before we head out here. Um, you have owned orgs, and you have also owned, and you I mean not owned, but you've also competed as a player. Um, what would your advice be as an org owner? Because I know you, well, as a player, because I know you've owned orgs too. But from your overall experience, what would your advice be to an amateur player?
Don't be afraid to leave. Fucking jump ship all day. If this team sucks, fucking leave. You've got like fucking from 16 to like 26 to make it. You've got 10 years to make it. And if you don't make it in those 10 years, you're not making it after those 10 years. If the team fucking sucks, leave. Don't sit on a shitty team because you like your friends. If you want to win, go win. Don't just leave without another team lined up, but go find somewhere else. Like, there's so many people who just stay on shitty teams because they like their friends. And it's like, dude, you're so much better than all these guys, and you just want to be with them because they're your friend. Do you want to win and make money playing a video game, or do you want to be friends?
That's pretty good advice. I mean, Iconic stuck with me for a long time, and he lost to Adopt season after season after season after tournament. He just needed away from Adopt. They knew him way too well.
I feel like there's so many situations though where people are duos, and one of the duo is so much better than the other one in the duo, and the other one in the duo is holding the good player back.
Yep.
If they really care about you and you guys are friends, they won't mind you going to a different team.
Exactly. Or compete with them on their
As
team.
on their team, unsigned, just as for fun.
Exactly.
But
Or
if
they need a
if
backup.
you are self-aware enough to notice that you are better than the person next to you, leave.
Awareness.
Leave. Be self-aware to know you are not in a good position. Just fucking leave.
Well, there you had it. That's pretty good advice coming from him, and I really enjoyed having you on. It's always nice talking to you, as usual.
Hell yeah.
But make sure to check out his socials. Obviously, you can find him
New
at.
content now.
He does do content. Maybe we'll see.
Maybe. Maybe.
I'm kidding, but he does do content. It's pretty good. Check out the Doors video with me. It's pretty good. You can find him on almost any of my socials. I follow him on absolutely everything. I don't think I follow him on TikTok. I don't think he has a TikTok, but I follow him on Instagram, Twitter. You could probably find him on my YouTube somewhere, but it's Lego Mans or Lego, wherever you want to find him. But you can find his socials there. Make sure to check me out, Real Blue Star Gaming, on almost every socials. But
Yeah, this guy needs YouTube followers.
I need YouTube followers in
YouTube
a bad
followers.
way. I got
Get this guy YouTube followers.
I have 95 YouTube followers, but I got 1,100 TikTok followers. How the hell is that a thing?
You guys need to figure it out and follow this guy.
Yeah. But one thing, I've seen this. 74% of you people that actually watch YouTube videos, you do not subscribe. And if you ever enjoyed one of my videos, make sure to leave a like, subscribe, and share it to somebody. some other people might need to hear this. Like if you know somebody that likes NFL but then also likes CDL, share this to them. Or if you want to, if somebody needs to hear what he said when we were talking about CDL, share this to them too. If you have somebody that's stuck on a team, share that to them. It helps this channel grow. And the bigger the channel gets, the bigger the guests we can have. And the bigger the guests we'll have, the more information you can get and more advice you can get from bigger players, such as Challengers players or actual CDL players, which I hope to get in the future. Now, that's all I got. I appreciate you, Lego, for coming on. I'll see you guys in the next one.